Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday morning. Today I've got the Tusenö Shellback 200 meter automatic diver, and this is the blue model with date. I'm super excited about this because these watches are incredibly popular. This is their third batch. I think they first came out in August of 21. They've gone through a couple different batches. Those batches have sold out incredibly quick. So when Tusenö contacted me and said, hey, look, you want to help us with these? And I said, absolutely. I'd love to review one of these things. Again, I'm super excited. Let's check this thing out. All right, guys, we'll get into this, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel. If you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel, y'all know I get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it. All right, guys, so here's the outer watch box. As you can see, it's been beat up a little bit. This has been making the rounds with the different reviewers. So this is a loaner unit. The actual watch has a few little scratches on it, nothing major. But this is a loaner unit, so this is not what you would get if you were to actually pay for one yourself. This is just a little beat up, or as they like to say in the automotive industry, gently used. So anyway, all right, so there you go. Now what the cool thing is this cork inner watch pillow case thing. I have never seen cork used, so I was like, wow, that is really cool. That's one thing about this watch, guys. The attention to every single detail, from the packaging to the watch itself to the choice of materials. I mean, everything. And I'll go ahead and be upfront and honest with you. I'm going to have a very hard time finding fault with, guys, and I hate to say this, with just about anything on this watch. I mean, the attention to detail, like I said, is impeccable. Everything on this watch, God, there's got to be something wrong with it. I'm going to try really hard during this review to find a fault with this thing. There's got to be something. But man, I mean, it's an incredible watch. I can see why they sell out so quickly. They're just incredibly well made. And as you can tell, I'm super impressed with this watch. All right, so here is the outer cork watch pillow box thing, whatever this thing's. Again, never seen this before. Inside, again, remember, this is a loaner unit, so I'm not quite sure it came with everything. I guess this is some sort of Tusenö sticker. I'm guessing this is the manual right there. It came with a whole bunch of extra links. It was sized to somebody with like a 6-inch wrist or something, so I had to put all the extra links back on for it to fit me, and actually now it's too big. So anyway, so the extra links would have fit in here. So let's put all this stuff back. All right. Let's take it out of its cork. Again, I've never seen that before. It's cork thing, it's cork pillow case, whatever. There it is. And watch this. You pop it on either side, and there's the watch. So let's go ahead and take it off. As you can see, I mean, I put every single link back in, so it's actually too big for me now. I mean, this is really cool. I've never seen this before. If y'all have ever seen this, let me know. I mean, I'm acting like, I just discovered the light bulb or something, but I've never seen this. So I think it's pretty cool. All right. And of course, it's got their logo right there, like in silver, like a silver ink. This is really cool. All right. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away. Let's talk about the watch. And it's not a lot of watch packaging. Maybe that's the only fault I can find. Maybe have some grander packaging, maybe. And before I forget, and I had to remind myself, he also sent a NATO strap right there, and either the NATO strap's got a little tiny Tusenö logo right there. And he also sent a Tropic strap, which I'm not a fan of either one of these, to tell you the truth. I like stainless steel bracelets. That's just me. I do like some watches on like silicone straps, like some Citizens. Some of the Citizens have fantastic silicone straps. I'm not a big fan of this Tropic. That's just me, personally. So I don't wear every single watch I have on a stainless steel bracelet. I do have some that are on really nice rubber straps. But this one, I think, is a stainless steel bracelet all the way. That's just me. All right, get this out of the way. Here's the watch. Man, what a good looking watch. I mean, every single dive watch, to some extent, guys, is going to be an homage to a, to a Rolex to a certain degree. But man, this thing with the sandwich dial, he didn't have to do the sandwich dial. It's just fun. It just looks cool. I mean, bottom line, I think that's why he did it. It just looks cool. The custom-made hands are a killer. I love those custom-made hands. This thing is an absolute loom monster. Wait till you see when I light it up. Man, it's an absolute loom monster. So let me go ahead and give you all the 7 specs you need to know. Again, I'll put everything else down there in the description field for you. And guys, again, the only fault I can find so far is maybe, a little bit, grander presentation with the case and stuff, maybe? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so you're looking at a 40 millimeter stainless steel case. It's 11.9 millimeters thick. That's without the sapphire crystal. With the sapphire crystal, it's 13 millimeters. The only reason I'm saying that because they have that on their website. So the case itself is 11.9. Add the sapphire crystal, that adds 1 millimeters. So with the sapphire, it's 13 millimeters. Lug to lug is 47 millimeters. Comes on a 20 millimeter stainless steel bracelet with a dive extension. Water resistance is 200 meters, which is 660 feet. It comes with a Ronda Mecano Calibre R150 with a 42-hour power reserve, and it gets a double domed sapphire crystal with AR coating. And again, if you want to read everything else, check down there in the description field. It's got a signed Screwdown crown, 120 click ceramic bezel, all that good stuff. Check out down there in the description field. So guys, I've been looking over this thing, and man, I mean, every single detail, even look at the facets on the bracelet. Look at those facets right there on the bracelet, the articulation. Holy crap. Look at the articulation on the bracelet. I mean, it's got screw pins instead of the pin and collar, which I absolutely love. It only took me like 5 or 10 minutes to add all the links back. Man, the articulation, holy Moses, really nice. There's your logo there, your dive extension. You just take this, squeeze it, and it pops out. There you go. And it ratchets back in place. Look at that. So you got those little facets which are polished. The ends are brushed. The tops are brushed. It looks like you have a little polished area on the end of the inside of each link, it looks like. Man. I mean, the attention to detail is just off the charts. The case itself has got these polished areas and these facets to it. They did have a change where they now have female end links, by the way. That was a request from a whole bunch of customers to have female end links, so they went ahead and did that. Here is the crown. Nice big jumbo crown. I wouldn't say jumbo, not like aviator big, but plenty of knurling on it. Very, very slight crown pop, though. I do like a little bit more of a crown pop, but the obviously action is perfect. Changing your date down there. Let me see if it's changing. There we go. Changing your date. And then, of course, there is your time setting. In fact, let me go ahead and set it to the correct time here. Looks like it's about 2:20, I believe. Let's go back. Of course, it is a hacking movement, as you can see. Pop it back in. Buttery smooth crown action. I mean, buttery smooth, guys. Definite stopping point, which I love. Really nice. I love that. And again, it's unnecessary, but I love that sandwich dial. Now, the dial itself, it has like a shimmer to it. It doesn't have a sunburst pattern, but it's got that shimmer to it, which is really nice. You got facets on the hands. Again, these are custom-made hands. Really nice date window. Super easy to read. Bigger than most date windows. Minimal writing on the dial. Of course, you get Tusenö up there. Shellback. And then, of course, let me even see if it says Swiss made. I think it does at the very bottom. My old eyes. Yeah, it says Swiss made at the bottom. Ceramic bezel. Man, all right, let me show you the underside here. There's the case back. Got that big star logo. And it tells you all about the watch. Sapphire crystal, yada, yada, yada. All right, man, I'm really impressed. I can't find a fault with this thing other than maybe the packaging, and then that's just subjective as hell. Here's the other side of the case. There you go, your polish points. Mostly brushed. Man, it just guys, this doesn't feel like, I mean, this feels like a watch from a established manufacturer. This doesn't feel like a micro brand at all. I mean, no way, no how does this feel like a micro brand. I mean, the presentation, the fit and finish, the materials, the attention to detail. This bracelet, God, I'd buy the watch just for this bracelet alone. Love this bracelet. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's just, wow, such a cool watch. I mean, I can see why these sell out incredibly fast. Now, if I remember correctly, they have two different versions. They have a black version and a blue version, and have one with date and without date. So these will be available very, very, very soon. So make sure you keep a lookout on for them. They're not they're not inexpensive, but guys, for what you're paying, man, you're getting a lot more watch for your money than you would expect. I mean, wow. God, these are incredibly cool watches. What else did I want to tell you about this thing? That's pretty much it. The weight, 172 grams. I mean, perfect for a stainless steel watch. For me, it's between like 160, 170 is about perfect. This feels great on the wrist. It's got just enough heft that you've got something there, but not too heavy where it's going to weigh down your wrist. Man, I love this watch. I really, really love this watch. Guys, this might be my favorite watch of the year. I might make this my watch of the year, even though it came out in of August of 21. It came out over a year ago. I might make this my watch of the year, honestly. Wow, love this thing. All right, let me go try it on. There we go. Of course, let me show you the bracelet. Of course, you got a milled clasp. None of that stamped stuff. Really, really nice. All right. And again, this is too big for me, just because I added every link back. But it sits nice on the wrist. Again, not too heavy. Guys, I'm in love with this watch. As you can tell, I am in love with this damn watch. Holy Moses, man. All right. And again, there's a dive extension right there. Now, another thing, this is not meant to be a sizing thing, guys. This is really meant to, when you have a wetsuit on, click this, slide the dive extension out, and this is supposed to go over a wetsuit. These are not meant for sizing. You're only supposed to size a watch with micro adjustments or links. You're not supposed to use this as a size adjustment. As you can see, it's got 3 micro adjusts right there. So you got 3 micro adjusts. Keep this for, a wetsuit. Don't use this for sizing. I mean, you can, but it's not meant for that. It's actually meant to use over a wetsuit. All right. Let me take this thing off. All right, let's go ahead and zap this thing with Lume. Was it BGW9, I believe? Yeah. Now, the whole watch is going to light up. I mean, this, even on par with Seiko's Lumibrite, man, I'm telling you. This is a Lume monster. Look at that. Wow. Really nice. I will say not quite as bright as Seiko's Lumibrite, but it's not fading. It's holding its brightness level. Let me zap it one more time just for fun here. Cool. You got the inner ring that glows as well, like the inner kind of chapter ring that glows. The bezel glows. Everything glows. All the indexes, everything. This is such a cool watch, man. Wow. No wonder these things have been selling out like crazy. All right, let's go ahead and cut everything back on. Let me give you some more of the deets here of how you can pick one of these up. They are currently, or are going to be currently on sale at Tusenö's website very, very, very soon. I'll go ahead and put one of those links down there in the description field for you if you want to go over there and pick one up. I don't have any coupon codes as of right now. That might change. But as popular as these are, I don't expect to see any coupon codes, guys. Plus, I mean, you're still getting a fantastic watch. All the best specs you can think of, ceramic, great movement, sapphire, dive extension, water resistance. I mean, you're getting all the great specs. Again, I'll make sure to put that link in the description field for you. As always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I have got, I've always got watches coming, guys. I've got stuff coming from Japan again, more stuff coming from Switzerland. So anyway, now this is a Swedish watch, which is made in Switzerland, which I think is incredibly cool. I just love the design. I love the price point. I love everything about this watch. Again, I can't really find any faults with this thing, guys. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.